was done at Jean School, which is present-day.
By a period of
Brigadier Mutua Joseph Kaku. Brigadier Sokobe Titus Gitabo, Kenya Defense Forces. Colonel Simwaka Patrick Wilton. Ms. Mudigani Beatrice Wanjugu Musheru, Ministry of Foreign and Diaspora Affairs. Ms. Dirangu Naomi Wairemo, Kenya Revenue Authority. Ms. Nganga Lucy Wanjohi, Kenya Revenue Authority. Mr. Musimi John Kilonzi, National Intelligence Service, Kenya.
I also commend the university management, faculty and staff for the great work they have done and encourage them to work even harder to move this institution to the next level. To the families and the loved ones, thank you for your love, encouragement, and support. The fruits of your efforts are evident. I know the journey to this graduation square has not been easy, but I'm sure that without your support, love, and commitment and encouragement, the journey could be more difficult, if not impossible. Therefore, the achievements of the graduates are a reflection of your support. To the graduates, I congratulate you on this achievement. I know you have received sufficient advice, read books, and attended many lectures. Use the knowledge gained to make this world a better place through your individual and collective effort in whichever capacity you will serve. Remember that the global security environment is becoming increasingly volatile, uncertain, and complex, ambiguous, and the dynamics will need renewed leadership. Finally, I want to assure you that I have complete confidence in each and every one of you to lead and, where needed, to make sure we grow, improve, and remain the best. Your Excellency, it is with great pleasure and honor that I welcome you on behalf of the National Defense University Council to our first graduation ceremony. Today is a great day for us because it marks an important milestone in our ongoing journey to deliver high-quality professionals in the field of defense, security, and strategy as mandated in the University Charter. I thank you, Your Excellency, for your continued support throughout this journey. Your Excellency, the last 2.5 years since the award of the Charter, the University Council has worked tirelessly and leveraged its various experience and expertise to provide the necessary guidance and advice to the university management. Accordingly, I wish to recognize and appreciate the University Council members who are drawn from the military, relevant government ministries, academia, private sector for their dedication. Council members who are here, please rise up to be seen by His Excellency. You may be seated. Through the advice and guidance of this team, the university has experienced growth since its inception, and now it can boast of a rich mix of academic programs, well-developed governance structures, a good network of partners in government, academia, industry, and research institutions, both locally and internationally, as well as a strong human resource base, which we will continue to nurture and strengthen. Your Excellency, the graduates before you today are a testament to this growth, as they are from different disciplines and are drawn from the various security agencies, government, ministries, departments and agencies, as well as from various countries spread out globally. The University Council will continue to provide the necessary guidance and advice to the university management to steer the university to even greater heights. Your Excellency, allow me to appreciate the Ministry of Defense, the Ministry of Education, as well as the National Treasury for their continued support to the university. In this regard, we appreciate the guidance and financial support from the government, which has facilitated the smooth running of the programs and infrastructure development, in addition to the acquisition of materials and services, enabling the university to offer quality education to our students.
National University, Kenya, was the first university in Kenya to be granted a charter under Section 24 of the Universities Act 2012. The university was granted its charter on the 27th May 2021 after the Commission for University Education was satisfied that it met all the requirements of a specialized degree awarding institution whose mandate of strategic national importance. Accordingly, the university was mandated to focus on training and capacity building on practical realities of Kenya's national security concerns and act as a ring, as a think tank or a policy institute for government and over strategic thinking and direction. Your Excellency, on this occasion of the university's first graduation, I am happy to see that the university has achieved its mandate, and I am optimistic that it will continue on the same trajectory. My ministry welcomes this growth and the university's contribution to the development of the country's high-level human resource on the specialized areas of defense, security, and strategy. As we celebrate this milestone, I thank all of you for the guidance and support, Your Excellency, for the guidance and support you have provided this university as the Chancellor. Equally, I thank you for the support you have provided to the Ministry of Education in general. As your Cabinet Secretary in charge of education, I am fully aware that matters relating to education are close to your heart. This is evident from the reforms your government has instituted in the education sector, which are meant to streamline the sector and ensure education opportunities are available to all. I commit continued support to the university. However, I am aware that the resources allocated by your government, may not be sufficient all the time to support all university programs, especially research projects, and therefore call upon the university's management to develop innovative programs to generate extra funds. On the same note, I urge them to maintain high standards of professionalism, academic programs, and the quality of graduates, as well as research and innovation. Your Excellency, as I conclude, I congratulate the graduates and take this opportunity to encourage them to uphold the ethical values acquired from this university. As graduates of this university, you are now the ambassadors of this great institution. Step out there and diligently serve humanity. Always remember that just doing good is not and will never be enough. Achieving impact is what counts. Become creators of the future.
The achievement made by this university just 2.5 years since it was established are commendable and has made it possible through concerted effort. Consequently, allow me to thank Your Excellency for your guidance, one as the President, as the Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces, and as the Chancellor of this great university. I also want to register my appreciation to the Ministry of Education and that of the National Treasury for their continued support. Finally, Your Excellency, I want to congratulate and thank the University Council, University Management, and the entire university community for their commitment and hard work which has contributed to this success. At this juncture, Your Excellency, let me address the graduates. First and foremost, I extend my congratulations for your successful completion of the academic programs offered by this institution. We acknowledge your sacrifice, your hard work, and your sense of duty, and indeed, dedication, discipline, and unwavering commitment, which have brought you to this significant milestone, assurance that the same virtues shall guide you in your duties. Your Excellency, this institution is also a platform for multidisciplinary dialogue, which aims at finding solutions to contemporary and emerging challenges globally. And I'm pleased to inform you, sir, that on October 26th this year, the university hosted a very successful symposium which I attended together with my colleague, Mr. Eli Jawalo, Cabinet Secretary for Information, Communication and Digital Economy. The symposium on cybersecurity brought together over 500 in-person and online participants to discuss ways to curb threats in the cyberspace and leverage the opportunity therein for national development. Your Excellency, sir, this dialogue I encourage the university to continue through the security spectrum to make it a solid source of knowledge which contributes to policy and strategy development across our ministries, departments, and agencies. Your Excellency, I stand before you and this congregation full of excitement and with a deep sense of achievement as we mark the first graduation of our premier institution of higher learning, National Defense University, Kenya. Allow me, sir, at this juncture, to congratulate our graduates and wish them well as they step out to serve their respective countries and institutions. Your Excellency, National Defense University, Kenya is a key enabler to the accomplishment of the mandate of our ministry. The university, through its 6 colleges and 1 constituents college, plays a critical role in developing capacity of strategic thinkers and implementers to support the development of sound policies and strategies, as well as offer practical innovative solutions to address our security challenges and contribute to our national development. Therefore, Your Excellency, today's graduation is a key milestone in this journey.
I am delighted to join you today on this first graduation ceremony of the National Defense University, Kenya. This is a highly remarkable milestone for the entire community gathered here, for our nation, and for our regions across our borders and beyond. It has taken tremendous effort and commitment on the part of family, students, faculty, university management, and council, as well as the Kenya Defense Forces and our entire education sectors, including government sponsors of studies and responsible organizations. To that extent, therefore, this is an important occasion of great pride and tremendous sense of accomplishment for all gathered here to celebrate this great success. This accomplishment is a manifestation of the values and principles of the National Defense University, and principally of the fact that they share in the belief that sound education, quality training, and robust skill development are the pillars of a strong and secure nation. Now, even greater responsibility rests on your shoulders to consider your nation's security as a fundamental imperative for our collective transformative progress. I therefore challenge you to embrace your role as leaders, and commanders with a strong sense of purpose, vision, curiosity, inspiration, and most importantly, patriotism. Allow knowledge to lead the way and let innovation and research inform your steps. You will go very far, I promise you. Whether you are in the field, at a command center, in the rooms where policy is made, or in lecture theaters, always feed curiosity through debate, reinforce innovation with challenging questions, and disrupt productively in order to stay at the cutting edge in a rapidly sharpening world. Most importantly, be courageous enough to embrace emerging approaches and new technologies like artificial intelligence, robotics, quantum computing, and innovation in cybersecurity strategies in order to protect national interests and critical infrastructures. Deploy data and analytics to anticipate threats and develop effective and efficient solutions for the challenges of our time. Remain alert to opportunities to collaborate across disciplines and enrich your decisions with input from experts in diverse fields. This is how you build and sustain capacity to prevail in the face of complex challenges. The linkage, therefore, between our plan and the security agenda is therefore not imaginary or speculative. Rather, it is real, clear, direct, and robust. The National Defense University Kenya is therefore well positioned to play a fundamental role in our national transformation by contributing to the development of a formidable critical mass of well-grounded personnel, strategists, leaders, and policymakers, as well as researchers, creators, and innovators who will imagine effective ways of thriving in a constantly transforming security and development paradigm. In particular, this institution provides us with an opportunity to deepen a national culture of addressing our challenges and solving problems with well-developed and sustainable homegrown solutions, which align with the practical demands of our local context to deliver high-quality responses and interventions. This event eloquently testifies to the fact that the National Defense Kenya University has come of age and taken up its rightful position in the higher education and training, scholarship, and research ecosystem of our country by occupying a niche which reinforces the role of the defense sector as a public service good and enriches our development strategy by developing special dimensions of security and development. Remain alert to opportunities to collaborate across disciplines and enrich your decisions with input from experts in diverse fields. This is how you build and sustain capacity to prevail in the face of complex challenges. Always know that a good idea must give way to a better idea. Don't hold on to a good idea when there is a better idea. The definition and understanding of security has expanded far beyond its traditional scope to encompass greater understanding of the citizen needs, citizen interests, and environment. This paradigm, therefore, recognizes the well-being and safety of people, which is the essential obligation of all states, extend beyond the defense of territorial borders and the protection from violence, and embrace the protection of basic freedoms and fundamental rights in order to make sure that no threat infringes their dignity and well-being. We are therefore called upon to understand proactive interventions in furtherance of a stronger and broader conception of defense and security, which entails the facilitation of the people's rights to food and nutrition, health care, water, education and shelter, as well as general social and economic security. We know that extreme poverty and stark inequality creates fertile grounds for the recruitment of embittered and frustrated young people into various forms of lawlessness, and that poor access to education keeps people engaged in outdated and repugnant practices that amount to serious crime. In the same vein, ill health and malnutrition destroy people's productivity and diminish their earnings, continuing their descent into poverty and vulnerability to exploitation and crime. Addressing economic disparities, therefore, addressing environmental threats, human health, are all direct and indirect endeavors to enhance security in its totality.